Hello, everyone! Oh god, that's the auto move key, apparently. Welcome to Wasteland Reborn. Now, this thing comes with preset saves, so I actually have to recreate my character from here at the end of the vault. So, question is, what should we name ourselves? I'm thinking... No. Spelled Johnson wrong. Alright. And now, for Big John, the important things are going to be... We want to be buff. We're not very smart. Let's see. Are we charismatic? We're not very agile, but... Ooh, actually, you know what? Maybe we should go full, like... Wild West. I don't know. Do I want to do a melee build? Or a, like, pistol kind of build? Or big guns? We could do big guns. Yeah, you know what? I keep spelling John wrong, because I'm typing the keys in the wrong order, but that's great. I think we don't care about agility that much. We care about strength. We care about our gunsmithing, so we care about some perception and endurance. Luck. Critical hits are not going to be that important for us, though they are, but luck is going to be important. So I think we're going to keep luck. We don't need charisma, really. We're not very charismatic. We're going to go with just 1 in charisma. I want good endurance, and I want good luck. I'll lower perception, actually, and bring luck back up. Alright. Now we get to design the character. So, what kind of preset we got going on? It's not very different from the original. This is a good base. Alright. I'm gonna go through... Let's see... We can make some interesting characters. What do we got down here? Oh, that's not bad. Do we got like a tunnel snake look kind of going? We can get? Alright. Yeah, no, not that. The color of my hair again. Perfect. Now we just need... What do we got for facial hair? I need... Ooh. Well, that's not bad. We can get some... I kind of like the idea of the Like, yeah. Curly mustache. This one's kind of the curly mustache and beard combo. I think we're going to go with that. And I think now comes the most important part. They call us Big John for a reason. I was wondering if there was more I could do, but no, it doesn't look like it. Alright. And... perfect. Let's get on.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
So for those of you who don't know, who are coming to this just coming to watch the show, Wasteland Reborn is my new favorite mod pack. I am loving this. I've actually given this a try. There's been some updates, and I decided I wanted to make a new character, and I wanted to share this on YouTube because of just how good it is. Bam. Let me just let these couple things finish.
No way.
And I think we're good. That... oh, tag skills, yes! So one of the biggest things Wasteland Reborn does is add skills back to the game. And not only that, it adds even more skills. Zoology, weaponry, unarmed, tinkering, survival, stealth, science, salvage, robustness. There's so many new skills. Now, the ones that's going to be most important for us is artillery, which affects it, the machine guns, miniguns, heavy energy. So this is what we want for our big weapons. Next up, we are going to want some gambling. I'm going to teach you how to break this game, not just. So we want opportunity, gambling, and artillery. Those are going to be our... artillery is just our weapon perk. It's not even that important that we have it right now. But opportunity and gambling are 100% going to be important. In fact, I might take points out of artillery currently since we don't really have a good big weapon, and we're not going to get one until we get to the museum. And we're going to pick up robustness. This gives you how much affects your maximum carry weight. So that can help us out in the early game. Now, tag skills. There's a couple of these that there's some really fun ones. Brains of a Brawn, less damage with guns, so that for melee build, that's fun. This is one we want for sure, built different. So because we have like 1 intelligence, we basically gain no skill points on a level up. Currently. We gain barely any. But, so with this perk, we get 10 skill points per level, but we only gain 2 health per level, which means our max health is really low. That's not going to be important. We don't care about that. So we're definitely picking that. Now, as for our second one, there's a whole bunch of other effects here. Start with a bunch of random garbage components and all components, but your max carry weight's permanently lowered. You deal more damage in melee. All of these are pretty fun. Huh. There's some new ones in here. I think there might be some new ones in here since the last time I made a character. This one's kind of interesting. You cannot progress beyond level 1, but your skills start at a default of 50. Jump height is halved, but that you can increase your ability to sneak. Military training gives you levels in a bunch of stuff. Get an increase to your mortar skills. That's always nice. Increase to your hacking, lockpicking, and all that stuff. Increase to engineering, gunsmithing, opportunity, signs of tinkering. Better for being inside, better for being outside. These 2 perks. It's classic. These are normally like claustrophobia and stuff like that. Alright, so there's a lot of interesting ones here, but I think we're actually going to take vertically challenged. We can't jump very well, but we can sneak a lot. Look at this. This is my jump now. I can't jump like at all. There are some ways to get around that that we will explore later on for whenever situations where jumping is going to be important. We'll see if that comes back to bite us. So these are interesting. These mutant files unlock new recipes and stuff for crafting. There's this whole thing about these notes. Sorry, I'm not really going through them. If you want to experience them, I'd recommend playing this yourself, because they are... It's really interesting, a lot of the details that have gone into this. But we are not going to get too caught up in all the little details of things right now. We have more important things to get into. Found this backpack, which increases our carry weight by 10. That's a nice little bonus to start with. I think I actually might jump higher in third person than I do in first person. So... Ah, what? There's an invisible wall. Be asking yourself, why am I beating up the poor little raccoons? The answer to that is simple. Yeah, see, there's a wall right here. Well, the answer is XP. Just gonna try and get... We need to level up as quickly as we can, because the first few levels of this mod pack are gonna be the thing that catches us. Rats. We also want to... Oh, crap. I think my jump height's already coming back to bite me. I fall into a little gap and I'm suddenly stuck. I might have to figure out something about that. But my sneak score should be boosted by a lot. What is my sneak now? Yeah, it's up to 38 because of that. So we can be sneaky. Wood chipper. Wood chippers weigh 50 pounds, but they have a lot of components. That's good. Good to get it right here at the settlement. Now, some things that are different. The power armor station's not here, the armor station's not here. A lot of the stuff that you might start with normally, you don't have access to now, right off the rip. Keep that. Some classic stuff. Most importantly, you're special. We're going to increase our luck to start with. BB gun. They added BB guns to the game. BB gun's kind of a cool thing because you can actually modify it to have a coil to become a coil gun. It only does 1 damage by default, but with it turning it into a coil gun, raises it up to a 21 by 20 damage. Of course, these stats are affected by my skills. Like, for example, with the BB gun, it would be affected by long arms, proficiency with long-barreled firearms such as rifles and shotguns, which affects their damage and other whatnot. Oh, I did also want to go ahead and do this. We're going to set the... We're going to actually put this game into survival difficulty. And I meant to do that earlier. That's very easy. Come on, survival. Survival. Okay. So one of the things this mod does is it changes the way survival works. You'll notice, normally you can't save when you're in survival mode. I can create manual saves still thanks to this mod pack. Changing the way that works. Pretty sure my HUD's not correct. Give me a second here. I have the default HUD right now for some reason, when there should be... Ah, you know what it is? So I think this is a common thing where you have to reload a save before Fall UI does its thing correctly. No? That's not doing it. Okay, so... there should be... Yes, here we are. Wasteland Reborn. So this is what we want. There you go. Now the HUD's correct. Go through, start scrapping stuff. So you'll notice in each of these houses there are these new barriers, which has some physics to them that causes them to freak out. But these barriers can be repaired for a certain amount of steel. So if we gather up some steel and we actually go and activate this, I still need a little more. Repair the house. And that fixes it up to where it's got full walls, the ceiling's all nice. You can actually restore Sanctuary to looking like, well, a sanctuary, and not a pile of junk. The same thing with these big ones, though they take a lot more steel. Now, I do want to gather as much steel and wood and such as possible early on here. So I'm going to run around and scrap a bunch of junk for a moment. Wait a second, is my jump height fixed? Pretty sure I was jumping like normal. I think there might be a bug with that perk. And yes, there is definitely a bug with that perk and opening the settlement window. I think that... well, alright. Perfectly balanced game. I am not going to complain about fixing a bug unintentionally, or not a bug, but, well, doing something like that unintentionally. So we are just going to roll with it. I can now jump like normal. And that's fine. If there's any downside or concern we had. If you want to know how to break the game, we are figuring it out in live time. I already have some plans, but... what I love about this mod pack versus other mod packs for Fallout is it doesn't seek to make the game anything other than Fallout. This is a Fallout experience. It is... I'm not playing this because I wanted to play, I don't know, some other game, or to make the game more difficult or anything. I started playing this because I wanted to play Fallout. And this is a really good pack for that. So, you may be wondering to yourself, what is the plan here then? How do I intend to become OP? How do I plan to break the game? Well, it's pretty simple actually. Idiot Savant is an amazing perk. Though we do need to get to level 3 or 4 before we can actually make use of it, really. Boom, challenge. So scrapping a bunch of stuff gives you the ability to complete a challenge for crafting, for being crafty or whatever. So doing that brings me up to much closer to the next level. Grinding at these first few levels is going to be the most dangerous part, because enemies can be quite dangerous in this mod pack. You won't really notice it with these first enemies here in Sanctuary, but the first raider we run into, the moment we can start getting shot, we are going to be in a world of hurt. We can't currently even pick novice safes because our lockpicking skill is way too low. Probably due to our vastly inferior agility. One thing important to note is that the whole fixing the house thing does not really net you any XP, so it's not really worth doing right now. Instead, what we want to focus on is finishing the little areas we have here in Sanctuary. Then we're going to go to do a little exploring. We're not going to hit the Concord immediately. Sometimes if you try to scrap certain items, you'll notice that they don't really give you that much. Like that said, it only gives 1 aluminum. However, if you look at it here, it's actually 3 aluminum. So sometimes it's not worth scrapping things in stationary. It's better to loot them and then store them in the workbench. Which is why I generally try to store materials that can be stored rather than scrapping them. We now have quite a bit of steel. We need to sleep, amongst other things. Furniture, bed. Gonna build ourselves one of these. Sleep for a little while. And finish cleaning up a little bit. Alright. Now we just do this for a minute. And we progress. We get some levels the easy way. Because right now, what's important I'm not going to make you sit through all this because this is quite excruciating. Okay, we have hit level 3. Now we go into the level screen and we take a look at here. We scroll on through here down to the opportunity perks. Opportunity includes... Oh wait, it's not opportunity. It's gambling, actually. Opportunity does include another important perk, but gambling is what we're after. Idiot Savant. We need to improve our gambling skill. We're going to get that up to 40 right away. We pick up Idiot Savant. Idiot Savant level 2 is not available till level 5, but we do have the first thing. We now get have a chance to get 3 times XP with an increased chance to lower our intelligence, which is why we wanted an intelligence of 1. We're going to go ahead and dump the other 5 points we got into opportunity. And we're going to spend that point down here in opportunity, which I just passed. Opportunity has Swift Learner. Activities outside of combat earn an additional 15% XP. So we pick that up. And now comes this. Yeah, I'm gonna be hearing that a lot. A whole lot. But I'm not gonna subject you all to that. You're gonna just see the fruits of our labor. Alright, level 4. At level 4, we go right on back down here Now, you can press T to hide ineligible perks, but I do need to look at this. This is also at level 5. So because we're level 4, we can actually pick up a different trait, or we could hold this point for... we're going to hold this point actually to get Swift Learner level 2, and that other one, so Idiot Savant level 2. We're going to go ahead and raise our opportunity again, and we just continue this process for a little bit longer. Another benefit to doing all this, we just actually earned another perk. So this is a perk you earn through actions. Misunderstood Genius, you earn 1% more XP. This is, I'm pretty sure, something to do with Idiot Savant triggering a whole bunch. Not sure exactly, but there you have that. We are starting to run out of materials for building these shelves, but we can easily go grab some more by just running around and harvesting a bunch of things, such as more mailboxes, more cars, and the trees back here, as well as these fences that have fallen over. So I'm gonna just run around a little bit, collecting some extra materials. I'll see you all in a minute. We just finished another challenge, Home Improvement, which just boosted our XP enough to hit us up to level 5. So that's perfect. So now we get, at level 5, you get 2 perk points actually. You get extra perk points every 5th level. So with that, we can actually just dump our extra points into gambling. Go pick up the next levels. We don't really need, we can just do this. So Swift Learner level 2. Idiot Savant level 2. Idiot Savant now gives 5 times XP for every action. So that's just boosting us even higher. And we can actually pick up some other perks if we wanted. There are some nice ones in here that we're going to hold off for now, and we're just going to save that perk point. And we are going to continue to grind our levels a little bit. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, well, this is kind of cheesy. That is exactly what this series is. I am going to show you breaking the game in survival mode, being as cheesy as possible, and just having a good time, because this mod pack, it's a beautiful mod pack, and I want to show you the experiences you can have with it, but I also want to show you it's a Fallout pack. It's not designed to be hardcore, it's not designed to destroy you or make things so hard where you have to travel across the entire Commonwealth without fast travel. No, there's a thing for that. I'll be showing you that too. No, this is a mod pack that is the core experience of Fallout. It is... it's a perfectly balanced game. And that's what we love. Now, on an EM Run trigger, I am gaining a massive amount of XP versus the, 2 or so I would have been earning. Now I'm earning closer to 30-something, which is amazing. Okay, after deforesting the entirety of, well, the majority of Sanctuary in order to make shelves, we have hit level 7. Now at level 7, we've hit the very important milestone that we were looking for. So we go down here, under Idiot Savant. I skipped over Idiot Savant. Anyway, Swift Learner level 3 requires level 10. Idiot Savant is what I was looking for, and I accidentally skipped over it. Here we are. Idiot Savant level 3 requires level 7, and only 50 in gambling, so we can actually, we don't even have to spend more points on it. So we can pick up this. Now we have a chance to receive 7 times the XP from any action. So now we can spend our other perk points on more important things. So, for example, better criticals, making our critical hits do extra damage. Or Ricochet, which has a chance to just reflect bullets back at opponents to kill them immediately. But for now, what we care about is way up here at the top. We're going to go ahead and grab some important traits. There's a whole bunch of stuff up here. Where are we? Well, we might as well grab jackpots. There's a chance to find just a bunch of money on somebody. And we're going to ignore most of these other traits for now. Drop another save here. Now that we've done our job, we can actually begin playing the game more so. Because we've done what was most important. We got Idiot Savant to max. Now we just have to deal with the sound of Idiot Savant triggering every once in a while. Alright, so let's do an experiment. That's 11 XP from killing that rad roach. Let's see how much XP we get from killing that rad roach with Idiot Savant. It should be 77, right? But we also stack on an extra 30%. Oh wait, no, that's it'd be an extra 1% from the Misunderstood Genius perk. Man, there we go. 77 XP triggered. That's a good chunk of XP. Now, I had to do that like 6 more times before it triggered. But see, 77 XP, that's great. That's from just killing a normal rad roach. Now, imagine we were doing that for a lot more stuff. The fact that we can do that with pretty much any enemy means that we're pretty soon going to be leveling up like crazy. Now, Wasteland Reborn does add a cap to the level. Oh, I actually forgot to go loot something here back in the Sanctuary, so we're going to remove it. The level cap is now 100. I'm going to go loot that cellar on the other side over here. Into the root cellar we go. Now down here, the loot has been changed around a bit. We have a zap pistol with some microfusion cells. Over here there is a note, Vicky's letter. Starting up a quest. And we have the Vault's utility jumpsuit, so we can get ourselves a little bit of extra protection. More importantly, the purified water and the little bar down there, amongst other things, are going to be quite useful. Can't pick the safe yet, we'll have to come back to that. We're just going to take everything down here and go dump all the rest of the junk that is down here. There was also the duffel bag on the roof, which I already went up and touched. Just climb up that tree branch there. We're going to go dump all our stuff, and then we'll continue on towards Concord. It's a good thing we went over there, too, because I was getting thirsty. So we can drink some of that purified water. Perfect. Dump all that, pick up the valuable stuff. Leaving the gold just because it weighs a bunch. Actually, it only weighs 0.1. Huh. That's been interesting. It's also only got a value of 9 instead of the typical. I guess that got changed. Oh wait, no. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. Anyway, we'll take the ammo. We can sell all this ammo for money that we're not going to use. The only ammos we really care about are the 5mm and 5.56 currently. And 22 okay too. We're going to store some of this excess stuff so we're not getting overweight. Not have skill for energy weapons at all. Okay. That is good. And we're going to head towards Concord now, towards the Red Rocket. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and head that way, and I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, we're at the Red Rocket. Now, you missed something a little bit important. Back here, we discovered the Sanctuary Manhole. This is the solution to fast travel for this mod pack. So in these abandoned tunnels, there is... well, you'll see. We have access to a brand new building. More importantly, this is a fully fleshed out settlement inside this basement with these doors that lead to the various different settlements in not just settlements, it actually leads to different areas of the game. For example, Salem, Concord, Medford, the Boston Airport. You can use these as a new way to get around the entire map. But these doors are currently locked with chains, so we actually first have to go explore the bottom of... we explore all the different areas and actually unlock them. So we can't use them to get around the map ahead of ourselves. We have to first discover the manholes, so we gotta keep our eyes peeled for those. But this place also has a natural water producing just special thing that produces 30 and a fuse box that produces 50. So because of that, we actually are generating water currently. There won't be any yet because we just claimed the settlement, but as soon as we get to a few days later, we just keep visiting this area, we'll have ourselves access to plenty of purified water. Oh, also you have access to every radio signal while you're down there. There's a cat. Hey there. Hell kitten. Wish I could take you with me. You're cute. Anyway, we came here to talk to the dog. You come with me, pal? We're picking up the dog for a very particular reason. It's just a nice little companion to have for some extra carry weight. Of course, we do have to be careful because the dog will get themselves hurt quite frequently in combat and then require us to use stim pack to heal them. Of course, that hardly matters because we're not going to be using many stim packs ourselves. I'm finding a lot of bottle caps just in random containers everywhere. That is because of opportunity. Opportunity increases the chance of just finding bottle caps in containers. Do a little killing, get some more XP, and keep moving. In here, you can find the postman's mailbag as another backpack you can get early on. bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum, and some candles. Also, this bobby pit. Under that ashtray. Get ourselves some more loot. And weapons. What do we got here? 10mm pistol is probably going to be our best. We also have this rifle here. That uses 5mm ammo, which is actually pretty good, since 5mm is really common. Until you run out of ammo. We're gonna take that guy's hatchet, because that's a better melee weapon. That, but more importantly, let's go ahead and equip these Molotovs. Get back here, you! Dog. Nice.
Having fun? Huh? I could do this all day.
I don't think we can wear the... Yeah, we can't wear the armored suit with that stuff. So we'd have to wear something else, like this harness. Then we could put on all this. Which overall isn't that great. But apparently we can wear the legs with this.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me. No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Where is this guy at? Is he like on the roof or
No
something?
sign of him now.
Hello?
Hey, up here, on the balcony.
There's a guy.
I've got a
like,
group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that
Strapped up
laser
on the
musket and help us, please. Did you see that?
I see what?
Found you.
Sadly, we didn't get an idiot savant trigger on that. One cool thing you can is that you can just go ahead and drop a save here. The brand new weapon we got here, the laser musket, does not consume ammo. It is actually a crank weapon. Infinite ammo. We move our way on into the museum. take advantage of our sneak skill.
Disappear. Huh?
That is really bad. The problem with using stems is that it actually drains our water pretty badly. We're just gonna go ahead and eat some.
Stubborn. I'll give you that. Why?
It's dark in here. Barely see. Take everything we can for now. We're gonna need all this money. Go ahead and grab the fusion core. So the thing about hacking, you'll notice I only have 2 attempts. That is because you have to invest into perks for hacking to actually be good at hacking. But there is another way. You simply brute force it. Like this. But I'm looking for one of 2 things. Either I get the password or I get a couple of likenesses. Instead of just being a likeness of, 1 or 0. Texas. Texas again. Now this could take a minute, of course. Nope, I accidentally locked it out. Alright, so here's the thing. It'll reset after 10 seconds. I will be back shortly, once we, make some progress on this. Here we are, something with a likeness of 3, slide. So slide, it probably means it ends in IDE. So what we can do is now look for some of these handy-dandy things. These, opening and closing. Until we get our other use back. And remove some of the duds. Now, let's see, there's not that many options. It's probably... got it. That was enough to push us to level 8, too. Fancy that. We can actually start putting some perks into the heavy guns we want to use. So we need to increase artillery. Before we do that. There are some other useful utility perks that I wouldn't mind grabbing as well. For example, one of the best ones to get early on is... Where is it at? It's down here. I think it's a... Yeah, here it is. Lone Wanderer. Survival and Gambling. We've already been raising gambling, so all we have to do is raise our survival a bit. And we can pick up a couple levels of Lone Wanderer. Let's raise it to 40 for now. Bam, and bam. So now with that, we have an increase of 40 to our carry weight. We receive and deal, we receive 15% less damage and deal 15% more, and we gain 15 action points. And this works even whenever we have our dog. So we can max this out once we hit level 50. Once we hit 50 gambling in level 10.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a fucking man.
Boom. And there we go. I expected blowing up that fire extinguisher thing next to him to do more damage, but whatever. Job done.
I'm coming in there! Scan every last one of you!
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to do.
You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk. I'll be back. What?
Drop another save. Pop that over here. Get him, dog! I hit the dog on accident. Alright. There you go, dog. Have a step back.
Come on.
One nice thing about this mod, pretty much any toolbox that you run into is gonna have duct tape or glue. It's just convenient. Because you're gonna need a lot of adhesive. Like a lot.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's
Bam.
Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Minimam, now I'm traveling backwards in time.
Protect the people at
Yep, please go on.
a month ago, there were 20.
God
Wow.
damn it.
You really aren't from around here.
Okay.
Start.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie.
Oh yeah, they
We're
made
talking
Preston
a full
and
suit
Pre-
of
and
cherry
Sturgis and whatnot look different.
T-45 power.
Sturgis
armor.
looks more like a man.
Military issue.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Do the buffer.
Protection
got a
with an
new
added
fa-
bonus.
Some new facial
Get
hair.
the suit. You can rip
New
the
face.
minigun right off the vertibird. Do that.
Nah, we're
I
talking.
know, right? It can be.
Yep.
But we can. Look,
Yeah, you need the fusion core. I already grabbed it.
Well, all right.
Careful, kid.
Garvey looks
There's
different too.
Something coming. It's angry.
Bottle caps, bottle caps, bottle caps. All right, I hate to be a bit of a tease, but I think we're going to end this episode here on the roof of the Museum of Freedom. And I think we'll pick it up in the next episode where I continue to show you the process to becoming OP. Pick this up. Backpack now, carry capacity now transfers to power armor with an additional 20 pounds. Nice little thing. There's it. Now here's the important thing. Personal minigun. Now this minigun is different from the other one in that it runs on 5.56 ammo instead of 5mm. But this is going to be our primary weapon for later. It's actually fairly light for a minigun. At only being 12 something pounds, I believe. Yeah, 12.5 pounds. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I really hope you want to see more of it. Please do let me know in the comments if you enjoyed what you've seen so far, and I will continue to release new episodes as often as I can. My schedule is rough. I am moving, in the process of moving, which I am also in the process of going through a lot of changes at work, so things have been taking a lot longer. I do apologize for the lack of content over the last month or two. I hope you continue to enjoy what you see coming out of my channel, and if you did, please like and subscribe. I will try to release more videos in the future. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.